Now you hear 1,000 people complain, rave, and rant that America is falling into shambles, we're turning into nothing, we're becoming a joke, and at first you don't want to believe it until you actually look at what's really obvious, what's really going on with America to make people say something that fucking stupid. Well, let's just start in what's right in front of us that everyone knows about, that I'm pretty sure you guys have probably even laughed about your damn selves, because it's all out there. You know, it's kind of impossible to not know about this story. But basically we have a couple of people running for presidency. You know, these presidents that are coming into the office, and really it's more on the Republican side that I'm more ashamed of because of Donald Trump. If you guys have been watching the news, Trump is fucking up. He's fucking up bad. Like, he's doing terribly in the campaign. He's always bragging about his money. He's always trying to put the other Republicans down. And for what? You know, he sits back and he'll constantly say, you know, I have all these billions and all this money. I think that's why I deserve to be in the office, because that's what it takes to be president. That's what he said. He said because he has all these billions, he deserves to be in the office because that's what it takes. It takes billions of dollars to run America. Now, while I understand maybe where he's coming from, like, yeah, I got this money, so maybe you can get us out of debt, but that's nothing that he was saying. He wasn't saying that he's going to help out with the debt. He was just saying he has money, so vote for him. Not ever saying he's going to use that money, just saying that he has it. What? You know, come on, Trump. Come on. You know, they started showing clips of back whenever he was a kid, or not even a kid, but back before he was, like, really rich and he was just starting to come up. You know, he was saying that it wasn't all about the money. He was saying that he wanted to just be a person who did what he enjoyed, and if he became successful in the process, then so be it. But as of now, it's not about money. It's all about just doing what he feels is right, what he feels he should chase. He's just living his dream, and he's just having a good time becoming successful from it. Now, that was whenever he was humbled. But as he gotten older, it's all about the money. It's all about greed. If we had Trump as president, he would be the most self-centered president in the whole entire world. I'm telling you. He already has a whole building named after him. It's some insane shit. So you would imagine him getting into office, like just making people build sculptures of him. You know, just go down to the middle of like New York City and just build a big ass sculpture of me. Call it Trump York City. I can imagine saying some dumb shit like that. Like, that's just how cocky he sounded. Just, you can just imagine him saying some real dumb shit. It was crazy. But outside of that, you know who else? You know who else was running? Now, he's not really getting a lot of attention. He has like 10% votes. But do you know who else is running? Goddamn, a president named Deeze NUTZ. President Deeze NUTZ. Now, that's not even a joke. If you don't believe me, go search that shit. Go Google it. Go Google it. He has 9% votes. 10% votes. Something of that nature. There's a president named Deeze NUTZ. How do you even take him seriously? He's not even an adult. Yeah, this man is still in his teenage years. He's not even in his early 20s. I think he's like 18, 19. You know, he's still a teenager. Fuck out of here. Deeze NUTZ? Really? And that's when you know things are getting taken a little bit way too far. Whenever people can go outside of the norm and do something that stupid in America. You know, that is just the dumbest thing in the fucking world. These fucking nuts, dude. Like, I get it. You want to be Mr. Funny Guy. Hee hee ha ha. Alright, cool. But why? At what extent? And this is how you know that America is nothing to be taken serious anymore. Like, who would do some dumb shit like that and then actually be allotted to do it? Why aren't the higher-ups just like, no, bro, like, you can't even run, dude. Just fuck out here with the bullshit. Like, if you're not gonna be serious, just go away. You know, why don't they say things like that? You know what I mean? That's the dumb shit right there. And here's the even craziest part. Did you guys know that Chief Keef is going to run for mayor of Chicago? Boy, Chief fucking Keef running for mayor. I mean, just imagine his fan base. I wouldn't even be surprised if he actually did become successful and actually become the mayor. You know, I can imagine that. Chiraq specifically. So, if that ever happened, could you just imagine how bad Chiraq would be then compared to how it is now? I mean, that would be some terrible shit, dude. That would be the end of everything. Chiraq would turn into a war zone. Practically. It would be terrible. But this is how you know America is no longer anything to be taken serious. Whenever you have people who are known to be hardcore shooters inside of a position where you're supposed to be intelligent and, you know, basically not a criminal. What has America fallen to, you guys? This is the world that we live in today. The society that your kids are going to be brought up in. It's insanity. It's completely insane. And how far are we as people just going to sit back and just watch? When are we going to realize that they're outnumbered? You know, there's only so many people in that office. When are the people going to just step up and just be like, hey man, fuck all this bullshit? You know, I've seen a video once, and even though this isn't exactly political, it just kind of goes in what I'm talking about, because I'm not really talking about just politics and presidents and government and shit. I'm talking about everything in general that's been happening recently. There's been a person who was being attacked by a cop. He ended up drawing a crowd of attention, but continued the attack. The whole crowd of people jumped in and started attacking the cop. You know what I mean? Things like that, people, we don't have to stand for any of the abuse that America is bringing to us as people. We don't have to. Everything that we see that's happening and shit, we don't have to suffer. We don't have to, but we do. We don't say anything. And you know, the people who used to be civil rights leaders, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, you know, Muhammad Ali, these people would look at us with shame. Back in the day, whenever there was a problem, we all united as one and we solved it. We stood up, we spoke out, we boycotted, we petitioned, we marched. God damn it, why are we doing that no more? Why are we doing that shit? And you know, to my black people, because you know I'm black too, we're always the first ones to scream Black Lives Matter. But I don't see no black people in the streets, no picket fences, no petitions. I just see a bunch of social media. That's not going to do anything. We can bring light to the situation all we want to. Okay, now everyone's awake. We know it's there. Well, what's step 2? Well, what do you do after that now? Now that we have everything going on, we understand that the cops are crooked, and we understand that the legal system's fucked up and everything. What now? We're just going to sit here and just do a whole bunch of internets? Just, you know, okay, I'm going to tweet this out. Hashtag it at this person. What the fuck is that solving? Get off your ass and get out there. Prove that these Black Lives Matter. Whenever somebody dies, I mean, like the case in Ferguson. I forgot the man's name that died. In Ferguson. Not even too far from where I live. I mean, you guys went insane. Destroying buildings, you know, rioting, peaceful protests and whatnot. But it's like it only happens for X amount of people. It's not like every black person that dies is a problem. So here's my thing about it, and you guys might think I'm wrong for this. But when you call an attack racist, alright, and then you know it's racist, and then all you do is mourn about it, and then you don't do anything, are you even allowed to call it racist anymore? I mean, yeah, you can say it is because it is what it is. You know, racism is racism. Yeah, I feel you on that much and all that great shit, but be honest with yourself. If it's so racist, then why are you just going to sit back and just allow it to happen without any action? Just, I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to complain and moan later. I feel like if you're going to complain about the racism, but then you aren't going to be anyone who does anything outside of social media trending, then why do you even bother with it? You know the issue exists. You know it's real, especially if you became a witness or a victim to it. So why just keep your mouth shut? Why doesn't anyone conduct anything? And this is what's wrong with this generation. This generation is straight boo-boo. I mean, we don't do a damn thing about nothing anymore. Nothing. Used to be so strong, used to be so united. Back when Black Lives really did matter. You know, back whenever the KKK came out of a white uniform and threw themselves in a police suit, but we were still out there going hard, grinding for what we believed in, and we won. We got what we wanted. It was a slow and gradual thing, but we won. We showed progress, and we weren't bothered for a long period of time. Now, it's like 2015, the new generation is stupid. It's like they feel as if we're not aware of anything. And to be honest, that might be the case. We might not be aware of anything, any whatsoever. But for how long are we going to just sit here with a blindfold on and just social media trend everything? Just, you know, and if you see another name, you already know what that means. You know, another name in the damn social media that's trending, you already know what that means. Victim. Victim of some type of attack, you know what I mean? And we don't do shit about it. We got these presidents coming in. Presidents don't even take America seriously. You got fucking Donald Trump talking about his goddamn money. Sarah Palin came back. You already know that spells bad business. And a fucking president who wants to name himself Deeze NUTZ. While meanwhile, we have Chief Keef running for Mayor of Chiraq. That's when you know no one takes anything seriously anymore. We just don't. Everything is just who cares? Fuck it. Why bother? What happened? What the fuck happened? Where did life go? What happened to life? Where is a strong, united America that the Star Spangled Banner speaks so much about? Yeah, where is that at? Where is this whole united country that's so full of opportunity? Where is that at? It doesn't even exist. It doesn't. Everyone's so proud to be American. Why? Why are you proud to be American? America's terrible. This is a terrible country. And this is why. We don't even take it seriously. We cry, we complain, we moan, but we don't do anything. We just sit down, we just let it just happen. They're outnumbered. We can do something. And I feel like I could sit here, I could just talk about it all day. I could just sit here, I could repeat it over and over. We can win. We can do it. No one's gonna do shit. No one's gonna do anything. Sandra Bland's dead. No one's doing anything about that. You know, Sam Du Bois, he's dead. No one's doing anything about that. And if you don't know about him, he's a person who literally got shot in his face for reaching for his ID. Then there was once a man who was threatened by a cop. A black cop, actually. It was a black cop who threatened a black man. You know, the man says to the cop, you know, I don't want to get my car. He said, well, if you don't want to, I can reach through your window and I can pull you out. So it's up to you. He says that to the man. But no one did anything about that. No one did anything about anything. We're just social media, you know. It's such a letdown, to tell you the truth. That's why I'm getting like softer as the commentator progresses, because I feel exhausted just thinking about it. I think about this stuff 24/7. I feel like I'm chronically thinking, always thinking about this kind of shit. Nothing's ever going to be done though. It's been your boy AMJ. I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing gameplay. Now this isn't my gameplay. This is a gameplay by my friend Catalyst Payne. Link in the description to his channel. He's an amazing pub stomper. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's been your boy AMJ, and I'm out.